see you there. I was doing a little bit of cat pose. Welcome back to my channel, J-Rock Yoga. My name is Jess, and today in this video, I'm going to be taking you through a spooky Halloween flow. We're going to be incorporating Chandra Namaskar, or the moon salutation. If you're not familiar with the moon salutation, I did a whole video on last Halloween breaking down the salutation step by step. You can check it out, I linked it below. But in this video, we're going to begin with the moon salutation and then move on to a spooky vinyasa flow. The moon salutation grounds you into that All Hallows Eve energy, which is what we're going for today. Things have been a little strange around here lately, to say the least. I'd even go as far as to say they've been otherworldly. Did you guys sense that? I'm telling you, something is up around here. I almost feel like I haven't been sleeping well and I'm being pulled into outer planetary realms. Oh boy, we better get started quick. So before we get started, I wanted to pull a beautiful quote from my Halloween jar, beautiful, spooky, I'm not sure what it's gonna be, to begin our practice with. It says, "Don't let racing thoughts abduct your inner peace." Abduct? Isn't that a little weird for an inspirational quote? Who says abduct? Huh. Do you guys feel that? What's happening? Uh-oh. We better get to the yoga flow.
Let's get to the flow.
All right, let's get started today. We are going to be doing the moon salutation, so that means we are going to be using the mat widthwise, so we're going to take up a bunch of space. Don't be afraid to get big and really use the whole width of your mat. Make sure you set up in a place where you can really do that and spread out. We're gonna get started in our child's pose today. So let's bring your knees nice and wide. The big toes are going to come to meet one another, and then we'll crawl your paws out in front of you. Let your forehead come down onto the earth. And just start to settle in. On this Halloween Eve or Halloween day, just allow yourself to release any spooky thoughts that might be following you around. And give yourself the gift of presence here. Beginning to notice your breath. And just allowing anything that's not serving you to go. We'll bring awareness to our paws and start to walk them forward to the front of our mat. And then let's walk them over to the right side of your mat. Maybe you pick up your forehead and place it back down. You can place your left paw or hand on top of your right paw or hand, and then press the left hand away and draw the left hip back. Stretching the left side body, nice deep breath in, and nice long breath out. Inhale, let's walk the paws back through center and then over to the left side of your mat, picking up the forehead and placing it back down. Right paw on top of left. Stretching right hand forward and then right hip back, stretching the whole right side of your body. Deep breath in and out. And then inhale the paws right back to center and draw your body up to a nice tabletop position. We're gonna move in from my favorite pose, cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, scooping the heart forward, gazing up. And as you exhale, round your spine into your nice Halloween cat posture. Good. Inhale, belly dropping, opening heart for cow. And then exhaling, rounding your spine for cat. Start to move with your own breath. The inhale opens your front body, and the exhale opens your back body. About one more round of each pose, and then we'll make it back to our neutral spine. Walking the paws more forward about 3 or 4 inches. Spread your fingers nice and wide and tuck your toes. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips into downward facing cat. Normally downward facing dog, but for today, downward facing cat. Maybe you pedal out your legs, straightening one, bending the other. And then we'll make our way back to our stillness. As you inhale, look forward. And exhale, step or float your feet up toward the hands. As you inhale, halfway lift, breathe in. And as you exhale, forward fold, breathe out. As you inhale, let's rise all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up over your head. Stretch tall, press down through the feet. Maybe you take it back and hips press forward. As you exhale, hands are going to come to your heart center, Samastiti. Close your eyes. Take a moment here and just allow yourself to be still. And then we're going to turn toward the left side of our mat. And we're going to start our moon salutation. As you inhale, circle the arms up over your head, bring your palms to kiss. Interlace the finger, release your pointer finger, and as you exhale, stretch over to the right. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, stretch over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, come back to center, and as you exhale, step your left foot out, toes point out, sit down, goddess pose. Good. Inhale, stand up, turn your left toes to the left, reach, 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 preparing for triangle, and exhale into your triangle pose. Inhale, float your right hand up and lean back. As you exhale, right hand and left hand, frame your left leg, bow forward, Parsvottanasana. Inhale to your halfway lift, and as you exhale, pivot to the back of your mat, right knee comes down. Inhale to your Anjaneyasana, low lunge, sweep it high, look up. And as you exhale, hands come to heart center, drop the right heel down, and come to your Skandasana pose. Good. Inhale, shift the weight towards center, toes out, heels in, squat down, Malasana. Good. Inhale, start to make your way to the weight in the right foot, Skandasana on the right side. Then pivot toward the front of your mat, place your left knee down, inhale the arms up, low lunge. As you exhale, plant your hands, step the back foot in and fold Parsvottanasana. Inhale, right hand inside right foot, left arm up to the sky, triangle pose. Good, stand all the way up and sit down, goddess pose, exhale. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, right foot steps toward left foot, stretch over to the left. Inhale, stretch over to the right. Inhale, take it back. And then hands come to heart center, Samastitihi. Beautiful. Inhale, circle the arms up over your head, stretch tall. Exhale, interlace the fingers, release the pointer, stretch over to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, stretch over to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, take it back. Inhale through center. Exhale, step the right foot out, toes point out, sit down, goddess pose. Inhale, stand tall, right toes point to the right. Start to extend, preparing for your triangle pose. Your exhale takes you into triangle. Inhale, sweep the left arm a little higher. And as you exhale, hands frame your right foot, Parsvottanasana, bow. Inhale to your flat back. And exhale, dropping left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up over your head, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And as you exhale, hands come to heart center, drop the left heel down, pivot into your Skandasana. Inhale through center, sit down as you exhale, Malasana. Inhale, lift it up and start to transfer the weight into your left foot, extending right, Skandasana, on the left leg. Pivot toward the back of your mat, place your right knee down, and as you inhale, Anjaneyasana, sweep the arms up over your head. As you exhale, plant your hands, step the back foot in and bow forward, Parsvottanasana. Inhale, left hand inside left foot, right arm up to the sky, Trikonasana triangle. Rise all the way up. And exhale, sit down, goddess pose. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, left foot over to right, stretch over to the right. Inhale, come center. Exhale, stretch over to the left. Inhale, come center. Exhale, stretch it back. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to heart. Pivot toward the front of your mat and step to your Tadasana at the front of the mat. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up over your head, palms to kiss. And as you exhale, step the feet out, hands through heart center, sit down, Malasana. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, send the weight to the heels. Heart pulls toward your thumbs, crown of head lifting up toward the sky. You have the option to stay here in your squat, or you can take your crow pose. If you're taking your crow, plant the hands. Lift the knees to the triceps, gazes forward, and maybe lift a toe or two. We'll all meet back down in the Malasana. Take an inhale to plant your hands on the ground, and as you exhale, straighten the legs and fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to high plank and lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in here, and a nice long breath out. Inhale, and exhale. Pull the belly in, and exhale, release heels to the ground. As you inhale, let's float your right leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, gently draw your right foot and step it in between the hands. Cartwheel up to your warrior two. Exhale, settle. Inhale, straighten the right leg, and as you exhale, sit down into your Skandasana. Flex the right toes up toward the sky. Take a nice long breath in here, lengthening the spine. And as you exhale, sweep the arms around toward the front of your mat, right hand down, left leg up. Half moon posture. Good, now let's spread the fingers, let's spread the toes as much as we can. Let's press our limbs away from the center line of our body. Nice deep breaths in. And nice long breaths out. Press down through the bottom leg, lift out of right hip. If you'd like, you could take your half moon with a bind, spreading the toes on the left foot, reaching left hand for foot, and kicking the heel away from your bum. Releasing the left shoulder, maybe we lean back a little bit, finding a little bit of a lifted heart here. We're going to slowly release the bind. Back to full half moon if we took it. Start to gently bend into your right leg and step the left foot way to the back of your mat, standing all the way up, toes out, heels in, sit down, goddess pose. Good, let's lift the toes up and really root down and through the heels and through the ball mounds of the feet. Let's take left forearm to left thigh, right arm up over the ear. Inhale back to center, and exhale, right forearm, right thigh, left arm up over the ear. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, stand tall, point the toes in, flip the palms up. Inhale, lift your heart. And as you exhale, bow forward and fold to your wide-legged fold here. Relax your head, relax your neck. Maybe hands reach for the outer ankles. A few breaths here, releasing any thoughts that you have right out the top of the head. And then we're going to walk our hands forward, right underneath the shoulders, and turn our toes back out, almost like we're going to goddess pose. We're going to come all the way up onto our tippy toes, or the ball mounds of our feet, as high as we can, and we're going to come in for spider pose. So gently, keeping the knees lifted, pointing to the sky, heels lifted, start to sink down the hips. Good, and then walk your hands forward. Lift through the heart, and then press into the fingertips and sit down more, lift the heels more. Good, we should feel a nice deep stretch in the inner thighs. Breath in, nice creepy crawly spiders. Breath out. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, press into the hands, straighten the legs, and drop the heels, fold. Inhale, nice flat back. And as you exhale, turn the right toes to the front of your mat. Right hand to ankle, left arm up to the sky. triangle posture. Good. Find your triangle here. If you need to use blocks, that's great. If not, that's great too. Lift up through the left fingertips and really lean left shoulder back. Breath in and breath out. I love wearing these little cat gloves. I feel nice and creepy. Let's take one more inhale. And as you exhale, let's bend into your right knee. Sweep left arm over your ear and then plant both hands to frame your right foot as you peel the back heel off. Step back into your high plank, optional vinyasa, or straight to down dog. On your next inhale, let's float your left leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, let's step your left foot in between your hands, back heel flat. Inhale, rise up into your warrior two. Exhale to settle. Inhale, straighten your left leg, and as you exhale, sit down on the right knee into your skandasana posture. Flex the left toes up toward the sky. Hands are at heart. Take an inhale here and an exhale. Inhale, sweep your left arm around to the front of the mat, left hand down to the ground, right leg up, half moon posture. Good. If you need blocks here, go ahead and use blocks. Spread the fingers on the right hand, spread the toes on the right foot. With each inhale, lifting heart away from hips. If you'd like to take a bind, we bend the right leg and reach with right hand for foot, and then kick the heel away from your bum. The more we kick, the more stable we become because we're creating tension here in the posture. Breath in and breath out. One more inhale. Exhale fully, and let's release the right leg back into full half moon. Bending the left knee. Slowly step the right foot way, way back, standing up. And exhale, sit down for your goddess pose facing the right side of your mat. Lift your toes immediately, press down through the ball mounds of your feet and the heels. Bottom ribs tuck in. Good. Right forearm to right thigh. Inhale, left arm over the ear. Good. Come back to center. Left forearm, left thigh. Right arm over the ear. Come back to center. Inhale, straighten the legs, turn the toes in. And as you exhale, swan dive forward into your wide-legged fold. Inhale, nice flat back lengthen. And exhale, fold forward, let it go. Relax your head, relax your neck. Nice deep stretch in the hamstrings. You can reach for the outer ankles or the feet. And then when you are ready, we're slowly going to turn the toes out and come in for spider pose. So start to lift up onto your tippy toes or the ball mounds of your feet. Point the knees up to the sky as you sit down as low as you can. So knees high, heels high, and then walk your hands a little bit forward. Maybe you press into the hands and round the back a little bit, pull the belly in. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels down, straighten the legs. Good. Inhale, nice flat back. Turn your left toes to the front of the mat. Left hand to ankle, right arm up toward the sky, finding your triangle posture. Good. Let's spread the right fingers, press down through the left foot. Nice and stretchy. One more breath in. And as you exhale, bend your left knee. Right arm over the right ear. Frame your left foot with the hands pivoting on the right heel. Step back to your high plank. Optional vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, let's look forward. And as you exhale, step or lightly float your feet up to the hands. Inhale to a nice flat back. And exhale to fold. Let's inhale, come back to your flat back and lift up onto both tippy toes so the heels are floating in space. And then let's start to sit down so that the bum meets the heels and the heels are still up off the ground. We're gonna come in for Garland pose. This is a nice creepy one. It looks definitely Halloween. Open the knees nice and wide, staying up on the ball mounds of your feet. And then we're going to start to walk your hands back behind you underneath your shins. So we're slowly working the triceps and the shins to meet, opening up the inner hips, keep heels up off the ground. And then work your forehead to the ground. So for me, my forehead doesn't really go to the ground here, and that's okay. If yours does, that's great. Let's take a few breaths here in this nice spooky posture. You can really ground into the hands, relax your neck, relax your head. And then we'll slowly start to crawl the hands back forward. Come back up, knees together, heels down, straighten the legs, and fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, just like a mummy. Roll all the way up to standing. Sweep your arms up over your head and stretch. And as you exhale, hands are going to come into heart center. Inhale your left knee up into your chest, flex your left toes up to the sky. And as you exhale, bend the right knee, warrior three. Squeeze your inner thighs together, find cobra action in your spine. Spread your toes and press through the ball mound or the heel of your foot. Nice steady breaths in, and nice steady breaths out. Squaring off the hips, start to open your arms to a T. And as you inhale, sweep the arms forward, bending your right knee. As slow motion as you can, we're going to step the left ball mound to the back of your mat and then come into your Skandasana on the left side. Breath in and breath out. We're going to inhale your way back forward. This time left hand down, left leg up, revolved half moon. Right arm is up to the sky or it's on the hip. Left hand could be on a block. Squeeze the thighs, lift the left leg from the glute. Good. If this is enough, stay here. If you'd like, bend the left knee, take a bind. Right hand reaches for left leg, kick up. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale, kick. Exhale. We'll slowly release the bind and bring both hands down to the ground. Step the left foot way, way back. Let's walk your right foot over towards the right hand and the right hand inside the right foot, coming in for an active lizard here. Good. Drive the left heel to the back of the mat, and let's start to sink the torso down. Reach your right arm underneath your right thigh, left arm out to the left, and fly for 5. Heart pulls forward, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands back to center. Walk your right foot towards center and step your back foot in halfway. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, Parsottanasana. Nice little break for the right leg. Draw your right hip back, round your left hip forward. Steady breaths. Inhale, nice flat back. Walk your left hand outside the right foot. Inhale, right arm up to the sky, twisting triangle. Right hip back, left hip forward, stacking wrists over elbows over shoulders. Steady effort, steady breath. One more inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, both hands come down. Step to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, rise. All the way up to standing, sweep the arms up over your head, stretch as tall as you can. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, right knee comes into your chest. And as you exhale, warrior 3, left side. Hands to heart, extend your right leg and spread the toes, squeezing inner thighs together. Engage the core, cobra action in your spine. Feel stable and steady like you're flying. Lift the shoulder blades up off your back. On your next inhale, open your arms to a T. With grace, start to bend the left knee as you sweep the arms forward, slowly stepping the right foot to the back of your mat. And then we'll sit down into Skandasana on the right side. Breath in and breath out. Inhale. Let's sweep your arms around. Bring your right hand down to the ground and your right leg up for revolved half moon. Finding a nice steady twist. Good. Spread the toes, spread the hands, and stack the shoulders as much as you can. Don't forget to breathe. Twisting from above the belly button, nice steady breaths in and out. If you'd like to take a bind, bend your right leg, reach for the left hand. Reach the left hand to the right foot, and then kick the heel away from your bum. Opening left shoulder, one side might be a little tighter, that's okay. And then if you took the bind, slowly release. Hands frame your left foot, step back as you walk your left foot outside of your left hand for lizard posture. Both hands are going to come inside. Activate the right heel, activate the right thigh, lifting it up toward the sky, and then start to drop your torso down. Left arm under left leg, right arm out to a nice T for 5. Scoop the heart forward, 4, 3, nice and spooky, 2, and 1, hands back to the ground. Left foot inside the hand, step the back foot in. Take an inhale to a flat back, and exhale, fold Parsvottanasana with a shorter stance. Relax your head, relax your neck. Release everything down. Inhale, flat back, walk right hand to outer left foot. Left arm up to the sky, twisting triangle. Breath in. And breath out. One more inhale. And as you exhale, both hands down, step forward and fold. We're going to inhale to a nice flat back. And as you exhale, plant your hands and step back into your high plank. And I'd like for you to just walk your plank back as far as you can to the back of your mat here. Wrists are underneath shoulders, hips are in line with the shoulders. Let's tuck in the low ribs and press the ground away. Nice, strong, strong plank. Good, we're gonna do some werewolf core here. So let's take your right hand, come up onto the right fingertips, and take your right hand way, way forward. And then we're gonna pull the left knee into your left elbow, come up onto the right toes, and hold for 3. Press down through the left hand, 2. And 1, extend back, regular plank. Good, you should feel that in the core. Come up onto the left fingertips, send them way forward. And then right knee to right elbow, come up on left toes. For 3, press the ground away, 2. And 1, send it back, regular plank. We're gonna move with it. Inhale, right hand fingertips, left knee, left elbow. And then back to plank. Left hand forward, right knee forward. Back to plank, one more each side. Right hand, left knee. Back to plank, left hand, left knee. Woo, back to plank. Take one more breath in your plank and exhale. Let's come down to your child's pose. Breath in and breath out. Big exhales through your mouth. Inhale, let's come all the way up to all fours. And then let's make our way to a nice, comfortable seat. Reach your arms out in front of you, thumbs facing the sky. Cinch in the waist and lift up through your heart. We're going to lower down one vertebrae at a time, all the way to your back. Nice and slow. Resist gravity, resist. Resist, resist. All the way down, hugging your knees into your chest. Give yourself big love. Keep the right knee in as you extend your left leg nice and long. Let's interlace the fingers around your right shin and just gently pull your right knee up into your armpit. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, supine twist, right knee over the side body, right arm out to the side. Good, take a nice steady breath here. In, and a nice cleansing exhale. We're going to slowly bring our right hand up toward the sky and then place it by our left shoulder, transferring the weight and rolling onto our belly, coming into our half frog position. Good, so we're gonna come up onto our elbows. The right knee is already out, flex the right foot, and pull the heart towards the back of your mat. Good, opening the inner right thigh. Breath in, and breath out. I feel like frogs or a half frog would be a nice ingredient for a witch's brew. So channel your best half frog. We're gonna slowly extend the left arm out in front of us, roll back over towards center and hug both knees back into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze and a hug. Keep your left knee in as you extend your right leg nice and long. Interlacing fingers just on the left shin. Inhale, pull the left knee up into your armpit. And as you exhale, let's roll onto the right hip. Left arm out to the side. Good. Take a couple cleansing breaths here, just allowing the supine twist to really take over. Getting nice and heavy, shoulders heavy. And then we're going to take our left arm up to the sky and place our left hand next to our right shoulder. Rotate onto the belly facing the back of the mat and come into your half frog. Shoulders above elbows, flexing left foot, and just really allowing yourself to get into the inner left hip. Slow your breath, slow your heart rate. And when you're ready, we'll extend the right arm and we'll come right on back onto our back, hug the knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze and a hug. Let's begin to extend our legs for the final posture, which is our Savasana or our corpse pose. Perfect for our All Hallows Eve to finish in corpse pose, allowing all of the hard work we've done today to really settle into our physical body, and allowing this Halloween to be a Halloween where we welcome in what's needed and what's wanting to enter our energy, and we let go of what's not serving us anymore. We let go of those spooky thoughts that rob us of our peace. So let's take a nice big inhale, breathing in what's to come, and a nice big exhale, letting go. Savasana. Thank you so much for sharing your Halloween with me and practicing this spooky little flow. If you like my videos, you can subscribe to my channel right below, hit the notifications so you won't miss a video. I put them out every single week. If you want to follow me for more spooky content, my Instagram is @jrockyoga and my website is jrockyoga.com. I have live flows that you can rent, you can buy, I have ebooks, all of the good stuff. Happy Halloween, get spooky, and I hope you have a creepy day.